Hello everyone, welcome to RBI Interview and Fact series. In this video, we are going to see is merger of banks correct. So we are going to see both sides of the coin, that what could be the positive as well as the negative side of these bank mergers. So we talk about the fact that why bank mergers can be considered correct. So the first point can be regarding the stronger banks. We know that these mergers, they create larger, financially stronger banks, which improves their ability to handle economic shocks and global competition. The second can be reduced NPS, that is bad loans. So we know that when weak banks with high NPS, they are absorbed by the stronger ones. What happens? It improves their overall balance sheet health. The third advantage can be associated with operational efficiency, because due to shared technologies, the branches, right, the operational cost also get reduced in the long run. So that can be another advantage associated with it. The fourth can be global competitiveness. If we talk in context to India, we know that in India we need big banks so that we can fund large infrastructure and corporate projects, right? For example, if we talk about SBI performance got improved drastically once it merger happened, right? And it became global competitive. So that can be a good example of that. Now, if we also talk about different type of problems and concerns that are there with bank mergers, the first is related to job insecurity and staff stress, because of this mergers, transfers happen, the roles also get changed, so it basically lowers the employee morale also in the short term. The next can be customer inconvenience, because the branch rationalization happens, right? So changes in the IFSC code, services and procedures, it might cause some sort of inconvenience for the customers also. The third, which is the most important one, which is too big to fail race. So basically when the banks merge together, so when the big bank gets formed, so if that big bank gets failed tomorrow, so basically what it will lead to, it can threaten the entire ecosystem, it can threaten the entire financial system as a part of that sector or also as a part of the country. So that can be another type of risk that can be associated with it. So the point is that basically the conclusion can be that the bank mergers in India, they can be considered as a correct policy direction, but they must be implemented carefully with employee protection, customer awareness and strong risk management also. But apart from that, the most crucial objective, the objective of financial inclusion, that should not be missed, that should be continued as a part of it, right? So that is it from my end. Thank you so much and all the best.